Welcome, sporting family. Welcome to the most massive game show. Welcome to Soccer Master for the love of football. And I'm super excited to be on the show today once again. Quickly, guys, thank you for joining us since last week until today. You're a great and amazing fan. Thank you for joining us. We love you so much. Guys, quickly, before we move into the topics of today, remember we have the first segment today, we have the second segment, and also we have the third segment. And quickly, guys, we have first question in the first segment, we have second question in the second segment, and also we have the third question in the second segment. Before we move forward, guys, quickly, I want you to share and I want you to preach about the gospel of Soccer Master to the world. I still remain the Radio Paparazzi, and I have my main man, my long man. Welcome,
That's it, Radio Paparazzi. I'm feeling you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Superstar Show, the Superstar Game Show. That is it. Soccer Master for the love of football. I still remain my humble self. Adeshola and Nimasha, long man, the sports Wikipedia, the football dictionary, that guys that knows everything about football. And remember, it's the Throwback Thursday. Prepare for our questions, prepare to share our shows, prepare to go to all our social media handles, both Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, to share the gospel of Soccer Master. Don't be the only winner now. Guys, they share updates now. Why they say that only you want to chop Soccer Master money? So the best way to share the updates is tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. That's how we do it. About Soccer Master, the love of football. Let's talk about what has been happening for the whole of yesterday, what will happen today, and let's see how tomorrow we goes. Let's do this, Paul. Let's do this.
All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you so much, Longman. Guys, quickly remember the first segment we talk about live matches that were played yesterday and also matches that will be played today. Also in the second segment, we have the Nigeria Baller segment for you. And the third segment, this is where we have a talking point making the rounds in the world of football. So I need you to stay connected to Soccer Master for the love of football. Quickly, guys, we're looking at the matches that were played in the Premier League yesterday. Amazing. Yesterday, if you joined us yesterday, Longman was asking, what would that game look like yesterday? And I said it's going to be tough, and I think it was tough. Manchester United against Crystal Palace, the game ended 1-1.
Yeah, people were eager to know what the selection of Erik ten Hag, the Manchester United manager, would look like. How will he shake the midfield? And then he looked so brave by starting Casemiro in the middle of the park. And then after half-time, United were leading 1-0. There is this record that says United is the only football team in the Premier League this season that are yet to lose or drop a single point while they are leading. So while watching that game yesterday at Soccer Master Studio, I was feeling like this thing is not going to look well, because Crystal Palace, I know them to be a very tough team. I remember Mikel Arteta saying after defeating them 2-0 sessions back that you think that game looks easy. Because in the first half, Arsenal scored 2-0, and the second half, they were sitting back and receiving the pressure from Crystal Palace. Then he faced the camera and said, going to Selhurst Park is not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not very easy.
And I said it yesterday that going away in any game is not easy.
So look at that second half. They brought in Eberechi Eze, mounting the pressure. And I think Erik ten Hag lost that game because of, probably instincts.
No, don't worry. Don't let the cat out of the bag yet. I know you have so much to talk about in the third segment. Guys, quickly, moving down to the MPFL, we have Abia Warriors against Bayelsa United. The game ended 3-1. We have Dakada against Wiki Tourist. The game ended 2-1. We have Enyimba and Aqua United. The game ended 0-0. Also, we have Lobby Stars against Enugu Rangers. The game ended 1-0. How did you see the MPFL yesterday?
Yeah, I was expecting the home team to did the way they do. And I'm very lucky. It's very unfortunate for the 0-0 scoreline, because I was expecting a magical away win, a sneak away win. But yesterday we didn't have any away win. But I'm expecting, because of Shooting Stars, I'm not expecting a away win today. I'm not expecting a away win today. Right. When we get to the Nigeria Ballers, there's an information about Shooting Stars that I want to profess to our fans out there.
Quickly, guys, also in the FA Cup, we have Leeds United defeating Cardiff 5-2. Also, guys, moving away from that, in Spain, matches happen also in Spain. But quickly, let's discuss the Super Copa final. AC Milan against Inter Milan. The game ended 3-0.
Yes, AC Milan were able to win the Italian Serie A a few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Then I felt like they sat back. They didn't improve the squad. And the game, True signings, yes. They didn't improve the squad. I'm not expecting them to retain Zlatan Ibrahimovic after that season. But yes, they are trying to pay gratitude. And that is why I used to say, I usually agree with Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid. That man doesn't appreciate. He doesn't pay gratitude. The moment he felt like you're not going to be important in the squad or in the team, he let you go.
Yeah.
So why will you extend Ibrahimovic contract just because he has done so well?
So are you saying Ibrahimovic is the reason why they
No,
lost
I'm telling you the downfall
Okay.
of AC Milan.
Okay.
Looking at them in the Champions League, they're out of the Champions League
Okay.
because of they don't have the player to participate at the top edge. In that final yesterday, they have it easy for Inter Milan to win that final and that trophy. And when we get to the third segment, I want to talk about Romelu Lukaku being fortunate playing for Inter Milan.
All right, guys, quickly. Also in the Copa del Rey, the matches were played in Spain. We have Gijon against Valencia. The game ended 4-0. We have Athletic Bilbao against Espanyol. The game ended 1-0. Also, we have Real Betis against Osasuna. The game ended 3-2 on penalties. And we have Levante against Atletico Madrid. The game ended 2-0. Guys, quickly before we move into matches that will be played today across the world, I have my first question for you already. I have my first question for you for 1,000 naira. And also, you can win on the show by not even answering question at all. It's quite easy. Make sure you spread the gospel of Soccer Master across all social media handles. Please and please, we need you to share and we need you to speak about a Soccer Master to people. Guys, quickly, give me the name of the player that scored the winning goal for Nigeria in AFCON 2010 when Nigeria lifted the AFCON. Now, I need you to give me the name of... Is it 2010 or 2013?
2013.
2013, I'm sorry. 2013 final. Give me the name of the player that scored the winning goal for Nigeria. The name of the player that scored the winning goal for Nigeria in AFCON 2013 final. I need the name of the player that scored the winning goal in AFCON 2013 final.
That looks like a throwback question.
Yeah, you mentioned Thursday, so I said let me ding into what Longman said and let's flow with it. It's Thursday and let's have it. Guys, quickly moving away from that, we have matches that will be played today with the speed of light. Longman in the Premier League today, we have Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, during the Manchester United game yesterday, they kept on bringing the table yesterday. We have a Manchester United fan in the building here when we were watching the game, and the guy was together. Man United, that's our number two. That's our number two. I'm a league. Guy, calm down now. No, it is a process. At least from number 4 to number 3 it's not that you just go out to number 1 just like that. And I know that Manchester City has had a bad run of games.
Okay.
Looking at the 3 games now, it will be the 4th one for Erling Braut Haaland. If he didn't score against Tottenham Hotspur, then it is going to be the 3rd game for them if they couldn't defeat Tottenham Hotspur. At least they lost against Southampton, they lost against Manchester United, and they didn't want to lose again against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm talking about Tottenham Hotspur as well. They are not on a good run. They are not playing very well, and their manager is mourning that he needs more investment here and there. He doesn't trust some players anymore. So all these things are going to happen in that game. Right. But when we go to the third segment, we are going to expand.
Guys, I don't know if you're following us properly, you understand that we are saving the best for the last. We move everything go toss, because that segment, if you don't get sword, you don't get shield, you don't get strength, you feel no stay for that third segment. But I will urge you to stay because you have a chance to win something, an huge amount of money, because that segment go hot. This one way you wear black, if it turn red, because blood feel the speed for the third segment. So guys, stay connected to Soccer Master. Quickly with the speed of light. In the MPFL, we have Bendel Insurance against Plateau United. We have El Kanami Warriors against Nasarawa United. We have Gombe against Remo Stars. We have Niger Tornadoes against Doma United. We have Shooting Star, Longman Shooting Stars against Kwara United. I'm sorry. I say Kwara United. I'm sorry. Kwara United.
They were prepared to dismantle them.
All right, we have Sunshine Stars against Rivers. Also, guys, something was up today. All Stars. Ali All Stars and also El Nassr All Stars against PSG, the club friendly. And we'll talk about that in the third segment of today. So, guys, wrapping up today's show, I'm pleading with you. I want you to share Soccer Master to the world. Let somebody know about Soccer Master. And also, Longman said something about, sitting down at the comfort of your home with ease, eating your cornflakes, your golden morn, your rice and your chicken, and winning 5, 10, 20, 30 to 100K at the comfort of your home. That is work from home. If they hear work from home, no work past that one again. Or it's easy, just go to the Google Play Store or your App Store and download Quiz Express, the smart buzzer, and you can start. Just make sure you have your full name. Let it be your name. Don't give me your nickname or your grandma name, your full name, and just sit at the comfort of your home and enjoy yourself of winning 100,000 naira. I thank you for locking it down with Soccer Master and for the love of football. Do not go anywhere. The second segment will begin soon.
Welcome back to the game show, Soccer Master for the love of football. I still remember my humble self, Adeshola Animashaun. Long man, the sports Wikipedia, the football Wikipedia, that guy that knows everything about football. All you just want to know is ask me a question and I give you the answer. Just press it here, Soccer Master gives you the answer. That's just it. I still have Paul Toluwani, my standing for, who is shielding me and making sure that, yes, nothing happens to me on this game show. Now, let's talk about Nigerian footballers all around the world. But first and foremost, you know how I do it. I take my things away from home. So I'm going to do it from Nigerian Professional Football League. We have to talk very well about NPFL because if you are not broadcasting our own very own league, then who is going to help us to broadcast it? So first and foremost, I said the week 2 is going on presently because yesterday Abia Warriors hosted Bayelsa United and the game was a go-go because Bayelsa United was defeated 3-1. Were you expecting any magic from that game?
No, come on. You know, you're saying Bayelsa defeated them in their home.
So Abia is at home, hosted by Bayelsa, and Abia just won it straight. I mean, I was expecting a away win.
Away win.
Yes, because checking the table and the standings, I felt like Bayelsa wants to prove a point.
Do something.
Yes. Now let's talk about Dakada earning a very, very important 3 points against Wiki Tourist. Defeating Wiki Tourist by 2-1.
And you know, looking at Wiki Tourist in the NPFL league, there are teams that that compete and fight with strength and vigor. But right now, that's why I said the season will change. You see teams springing up surprises in the league, and you just imagine, oh wow, so you can pick up all 3 points against teams like this.
Because I said, if you look at that game, the first 2 minutes, Wiki Tourist shocked the home team, which is Dakada FC.
I like the word shock.
It was shock because it is early in the game. Then Dakada felt like this is our home ground. We need to do something. And then they scrabble it out. They equalized in the first half. Then the second half, they were lucky to have a penalty. And I said it is a very, very important point. Now, Eyimba of Aba.
Wow.
Yesterday, I was talking about Eyimba yesterday. It's going to be an easy game facing Akwa United. I know how tough Akwa United can be. But then, I think they should have scrapped up a win. How do you think that 2 points Eyimba of Aba lost in that game by drawing 0-0 with Akwa United? What do you think will happen to them as the season goes? You
know, it's very important to pick up all 3 points in the first 2.
Especially in your home ground.
Second week, especially in your home ground, it's very, very important. But you said something about Akwa United. You said they are not a team to sleep on. They are teams that if
we are expecting them in the top of the table.
If you don't win, we either draw. But to beat us go hard. That's the issue there.
But so I was feeling like Eyimba should just use the opportunity of the home advantage. Because their first game of the season,
they are not small. They're small.
They're no carry inside line. Then the last game that happened in Nigeria yesterday was Lobby Stars, who lost to Eyimba. Yes, they lost to Rivers United in the first leg. In last weekend, they lost to Rivers United 2-1. But then they faced Enugu Rangers from the east, and Lobby Stars proved their points by winning 1-0. That is a very, very important win for Lobby Stars after losing to Rivers United. Yes, in the APFL. Now let's check how the table looks like. In the first group, remember it is two groups. Eyimba of Aba is still top of the table in the group A. Yes,
after even losing.
Yes, he lost one. He won one, draw one. Yes, and he's standing on the top of the table with number 1 spot with 4 points. Bendel Insurance is with 3 points, and who is in the third position is Remo Stars, who is still in the third position with 3 points. Yes, if you look at Bendel and Remo, they have played only one game, which means they still have a chance to climb Eyimba of Aba. Talking about Group B, yes, we have 3 teams. Is it 3? 6 teams that has played 2 games. We have Abia Warriors, who is sitting on the top of the table with 6 points. Dakada, second on the table with 4 points. And we have Niger Tornadoes, who has played a single game in the third position with 3 points. Who are those that are in the relegation zone?
I hope your shooting stars are not in the relegation zone.
I'm
just saying.
After all the investment of engineer Sheyi Makinde, you think saying a joke? Our new stadium. I'm coming to shooting stars. Guy, be careful. Now let's talk about Enugu Rangers. After playing 2 games, is 0 points.
Wow. I don't know, maybe we should...
In the beginning of the season, do you ever believe that after 2 games, Enugu Rangers will have 0 points?
No, why would you believe that, in the first 2 games, at least pick up a point or 3 points, minimum of that point. But, I think that's to show that they need loads and loads of improvement in that team.
Yeah, Wiki Tourist is also in the relegation zone with 0 points as well. In the Group A, we have Nasarawa United and El Kanemi. I'm not shocked, but I think Enugu Rangers are the only team that made me feel like, yes, there is fire on the mountain. Okay. Now, what's going to happen today in the EPFL? I want to bring it to you that just today by 4 o'clock, Bendel Insurance will be at home hosting Plateau United. El Kanemi Warriors will be sitting at home as well, hosting Nasarawa United. Remo Stars from Ijebu-Ode will be traveling down to Gombe to go and place a Bantu.
Imeso. Now my people with that.
Okay, they tell them, Abi.
No, you be shooting some, I be Remo.
Okay, from Ijebu?
I'm from Ijebu.
Oh yeah, now my G. Let's see how you go.
Speak your own language. Maybe can hear your.
So what I mean?
That's Oyo State.
Ibadan no. So
okay,
came out here.
Yeah, me.
So why mean? That's it on the game show. It's just to be having fun. Now Remo Stars from Ijebu, they'll be traveling down to Gombe to go and feel the gun of Gombe. That's it by 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Also by 4 o'clock, Niger Tornadoes will be hosting Doma United. Then the game everyone will be looking for in the city of Ibadan. That game that everybody will be looking for.
The game Longman is looking forward to.
The whole of Ibadan is looking forward. You know, before the end of last season.
Okay.
Our own game, the fans received some bans because of their reactions.
Indiscipline.
Yes, indiscipline. And that means we've missed watching our home team play. Yes.
So we'll see them again.
They also today by 4 o'clock, Shooting Stars
and Soccer Master
of Ibadan, the Oluyole Warriors, will be welcoming Kwara United of Ilorin. I think it's the Southwest Derby.
I thought you wanted to say we're welcoming Soccer Master to the.
Yeah, Soccer Master will be there. Soccer Master will be there to cover some, to give some support to Shooting Stars. Yes, that's it. And Sunshine Stars from Akure will be hosting Rivers United, which is the defending champion. I want us to talk about the Rivers United game first. Sunshine Stars, they are a big team when we talk about MPFL of Akure. They are from our Southwest. Now, they will be hosting Rivers United, the defending champion. In the first game, Rivers United defeated Eyimba of Aba and Remo Stars 2-1.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I will start with one song. As they pain them, they sweet us. As they sweet us, they pain them. As they pain them.
So now waiting Rivers United fans.
You
don't want me be that.
I know why you. It's just to show that so much has been invested in that team for them to do great last season, and also I think to be a champion you need to be consistent. You need to keep mounting up the pace and becoming better at team at the end of the day. So I think these are matches we'll look forward to today. Aside from the Shooting Stars game today, also we'll look forward to this match. Rivers United will want to prove a point that we not be champions for just one season. We want to prove that we are champions over and over and over again.
Talking about investments, we remember that the manager that won Rivers United the trophy last season was Let's Go, and they hired a new manager who the governor has sent on a lecturing course, on a coaching course.
And are we okay with that?
Yes, as they paying there, they sweet us. Yes, Governor Wilson Wike has invested a lot on Rivers United, even after they won the league last season. So Rivers United has done very, very well. I remember they were hosted in Madrid for their pre-season. Yes. Do you think this experience, or do you think the change of manager will have effect on Rivers United this season?
I love the word you used. You said experience. When you have teams getting experience, Shooting Stars too, going for trainings. You see, I think we saw Remo Stars too getting new kit, new training equipment. These experiences help the team. It helps the mentality of players. They go out on tour, they go out for programs. It helps them to grow better and better. So, it will be a great match for them this night.
Yes, that's it from us on Soccer Master on Nigerian Professional Football League. I still want to dive in on Shooting Stars, but before I dive in on Shooting Stars, what is going to be the second question of today's show? Hope you guys are ready. Yes, I know you are ready. There is one team in the Nigerian Professional Football League last season that came from relegation and made the continental sport. There is one team that came from relegation last season and made the continental sport. That is a record for that team. Which team am I speaking about? That's just my question. Which team am I speaking about? That's my question for today. It's a throwback question for last season. We are doing throwbacks, remember now. So last season, a team came, I think there are 3 teams or so that came from relegation, including Shooting Stars. But there's one important team that came from relegation as well, but made it to the continental spot. I think he made it the top 3 in MPFL. So I want you to give me the team, and then you have a chance of winning 1,500 for being a super fan of Soccer Master and a super fan of Nigerian Professional Football League of our own league. Now let's talk about Shooting Stars hosting Kwara United. There's a press release that came out yesterday.
Okay.
In fact, there is a graphics that has been going around, appealing to fans and lecturing them, educating them. I like the fact that Shooting Stars is educating their fans. Let's talk about the education first. Do you think it's a positive way of telling the fans?
I think it's high time, because aside, if you're not seeing your fans in the stadium, the morale is a little bit down. You don't play well because you need the noise, you need the chant, you need the morale from your fans. So I think that's the best way they can, appeal to them. Please and please, enjoy.
Even if you are not playing well.
Even if you're not playing well, just calm down. Don't stone bottles. Don't.
I beg,
because we don't see that across the globe. In Europe, where you see, fine, we might see them with anger and all, but see them throw bottles and all. No, just take it easy. Enjoy the game of football. We win some, we lose some. That's football.
That's it on today's segment of Naija Ballers. We'll still stay tuned with us on the next segment of this show, the third round. You know now how we do where we put in more analysis. Stay tuned to Soccer Master. I love you guys.
Welcome back to the third segment of today's show. I still remain the radio paparazzi himself, and I have Longman with me. And guys, on today's show, the third segment of today, like I said, please prepare yourself for battle and prepare yourself for war. And that this is how you can prepare yourself. Make sure you are connected to Soccer Master on the comment section and keep dropping your own comment, because I know that today we're going to rub minds together. We're going to sit down together and discuss a whole lot that went down yesterday, and also a whole lot that will go down today. Guys, quickly, I want to plead with you again. Please and please share Soccer Master across the world on all social media platforms. I know you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on TikTok. We have so many apps that you can share Soccer Master. Please and please, you have that platform. We are pleading with you. Please share Soccer Master and to the world. Moving away from that quickly, remember the third segment. We have a third question for you for 2,000 Naira. And I know you don't want to miss it. And if you have won on the day show, please signify and just drop a love emoji that yes, Soccer Master is doing great by sending your money across to you. And God bless you so much. Moving away from that, Longman.
How much, my brother?
Yesterday was disheartening. Why did I say disheartening? Now we're looking at the game between Manchester United and Crystal Palace, and also looking at how did that affect the process of Man U this season, or would that affect the process of Man U this season? Now the first point is this: what do you think Erik ten Hag should have done, in that game to Crystal Palace, and also what do you think happened to the players? Because Bruno said something after the match against Manchester City. He said, we play like individuals at the beginning of the season and last season, but now we are playing like a team. Did you see that happen yesterday?
First and foremost, I want to say United will feel the 2 points in their body.
It go
pay them. You can see one of the positive part of that game is when that game ended, I saw the look on those guys' face. And
even Eric, he not air throughout.
I can see the pain in their eyes. Unlike before when there is Paul Pogba, Jesse Lingard, after a loss or after a draw like that,
everybody just go out.
All they have to do is just grab their iPhone and do snap and dancing and do Instagram, that's all. But unlike the before, you see the pain in their eyes that yes, they are pain. And I think Erik ten Hag costed them that 2 points. I want to put the blame. Yes, you've taken a risk. And it's going to be more than 2 points. Because presently, Man United best player, it is not Marcus Rashford. It is Carlos Casemiro.
Okay.
Now, your most important player is a card away from being not being able to play one of the best team in the Premier League this season and one of the most important game, which is on Sunday. Then you took a risk of starting him. Yes, the risk is going on fine.
Yeah, it went well.
Then your first substitution, even when the substitution was about to come, the commentator was saying Casemiro is coming out. Yeah. But surprisingly, you are bringing out Eriksen. I'm surprised that what is Eriksen in everything we are talking about now? What is Eriksen matter with all these wahala?
Because even when the commentator was saying, the commentator said if he's out now, I think he has a chance of not, 5 games.
They played 19 games already. That means the card is going to start afresh. So what's the meaning of that? Why are you still keeping him on the game? Yes, I know that Crystal Palace is pushing. Yes, but then bring in Fred, bring in Scott McTominay. You can even bring Zide Iqbal. You can even bring any other players.
Yes,
you can even bring Maguire.
Maguire to cover up that.
Yes, okay, I'm now using five CBs.
Yeah.
Do you get, just if he has used 5 CBs yesterday, they will have gone with the game. Because that marking that cost that free kick was Fred on. But let's assume there is Martinez, there is Varane, there is Maguire, that's 3 at the back. Yeah. Then we still have Luke Shaw, we still have Wan-Bissaka. That's 5 at the back. There is no way Fred needs to do that marking. Do you get? Now that free kick costed them, and I don't want to take anything away from Ulisse because that free kick is a very, very beautiful goal. So I think Erik ten Hag costed Man United again, and I think it's going to cost them more because yes, he said they defeated Arsenal in the first game without Casemiro. Yeah. That is just positive and motivational to the players, but then I think it still goes to cost them one way or the other.
All right, now moving away from that, also, you know, we're looking at Marcus Rashford game. What do you think happened in that game? I think it was so eager to break records, and you know, if your captain can say we play like a team now, why not play like a team yesterday? Yeah,
I said earlier, I said Erik ten Hag is the reason why they lost 2 points yesterday. Okay. He's the manager.
Okay.
That first half, Rashford was so eager to break that record. Not only Rashford, I think that those players lose focus on the Crystal Palace game. They have an high on the Arsenal game. And they should be focused on the present game.
Okay.
Which is, if you not finish one, you don't finish another one. Sure. So now, they have an high on the Arsenal game. Rashford has an high on the record. Yeah. Do you get? And he couldn't because he was so selfish in the first half. So why do I blame Erik ten Hag is that, okay, after that first half, you've seen this. Rashford, don't do this again. Or you remove him.
Remove him and bring in maybe Garnacho and, you know, other youngsters to come.
Even when Garnacho came in, the guy was not the 1-2 that you're supposed to do. Rashford was holding the ball too long to find the space of shots. And I think Crystal Palace did assignment by making that there is someone on Marcus Rashford all through the game. So I think I want to take it to Patrice Vieira for a job well done. And I know that going to the north to go and earn the points is not very. It's going to be very, very easy. And look at it, the whole of fixtures that will be coming throughout this week is always north versus south.
Wow, amazing. Guys, you know, quickly drop your comment and, you know, if you agree with whatever Longman is saying. Longman is saying Erik ten Hag is to blame in that game. You know, it's not putting so much blame on Rashford and also the players, but it's saying Erik ten Hag is to blame for that game. Guys, what do you think? You can drop a comment and say, oh, Longman, thumbs up to you. I support whatever you are saying. Guys, quickly moving away from that also, Manchester City and Tottenham tonight. I want to say, is that a great step in the line for Tottenham tonight? Because they are in a very bad run of form. You know, do you see Manchester City are doing a great again tonight?
You know, when I was
in fact, the two of them are not in a good form.
Yes,
let's just say
I don't want to say form anyways. When I was at the viewing center yesterday, this guy said, Crystal Palace, actually, you know, Crystal Palace, Chelsea too, that no. You hear that word? Crystal Palace, you know, Chelsea no Crystal Palace, Chelsea too, that God no Crystal Palace. So the feeling of, okay, Crystal Palace is not that good because Chelsea is not good and Chelsea
them.
So why would Man United be able to defeat them? But so I was surprised they were not able to defeat them. Now, let's talk about the Tottenham Hotspur game. It was an easy game for Arsenal during the weekend. Yeah, Arsenal were good, but Tottenham were poor. Very, very poor. Gary Neville said they were playing like a baby. And it is very, very obvious. I don't know, Harry Kane is the only one trying to take Tottenham Hotspur from that rabbit S that they had to take them to the top. Then, Inglisson stopped scoring. They have Richarlison not doing so much. I don't know. So I think whatever the scoreline, Man City is going to make a statement by defeating Tottenham Hotspur. I'm not expecting, for those of us that used to play this game, it is over 4.5 because there is going to be a lot of goals involved, and I believe Man City is going to win.
Okay, come on.
You see the energy
I don't know why, because I'm surprised that, you know, both teams are not in a good run of form, and, you know, Longman is saying over 4.5. That's like 5 goals in a game. Come on, guys. What do you think would happen against Manchester City and Tottenham? Guys, quickly drop your predictions. Now, the prediction is the correct score. Give me your correct score tonight between Manchester City and Tottenham tonight. Manchester City and
Harry
Tottenham
Kane versus
tonight.
Haaland
and Haaland, you know, so many battles tonight will go down. And I think Lloris needs to pick form because he has been very, very woeful.
I remember there is, whether it's true or not, Kylian Mbappe manager said when in the World Cup final, the moment the ball entered penalty, Mbappe told him that he knew France would not win because even a baby will score a ghost against Lloris. So I think it's not Lloris' fault.
Yeah, come on.
That's why he retired in the France team. So he just needs to improve.
Okay, better. Cool. All right, guys, moving away from that. Like I said, the question is very simple today. The question is very, 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 very simple today. Guys, I don't know why, King Steph, guys, but please and please, the question is simple today. I want to urge you to do something for me. I just need a correct prediction. I need a correct prediction for tonight's game. Give me a correct prediction for the game between Manchester City and also the All-Star game. We have the All-Star game tonight.
2 games.
We have 2 games tonight. So give me the correct prediction for tonight's game between Manchester City and Tottenham, and also the All-Star game between El Ahly and also El Nassr and PSG. Now, moving away from that quickly, that game tonight is a friendly game.
Yeah.
But, I think we're about to see 2 stars that I've not seen in a long time and play on the same pitch. What should we expect today?
Yeah, I'm not expecting Ronaldo to stay long on the pitch because it's going to be his first game since post-World Cup. So I know people are eager to watch, and that's what they want to come out and sell in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
they want to sell Ronaldo and
Messi,
Lionel Andres Messi on the same pitch, and I know they will have what they wanted because I'm very sure Ronaldo is ready, and I'm very, very sure Lionel Andres Messi is ready because when they got to Doha 2 days ago, he made some snaps to show that people that I'm not. In fact, some of his fans are saying the real GOAT is in Saudi Arabia. So whatever opinion those ones have, I know both of them have done so very well in the world football. So I'm expecting a very exciting game tonight.
All right, amazing. Guys, quickly, also in the world of transfer, quickly, guys, and Memphis Depay, the jet, they fast like speed, like on
I was saying yesterday that Atletico are playing hard to get. Okay, Barcelona are playing hard to get. But then they need to clear their books because these salaries need to be balanced so that the FFP will not be there. So I think that is why they allow Memphis Depay to go to.
All right, guys. Before we wrap up, what do you think about the transfer? Do you think it's something worth it for Depay, or do you think his career is just just there?
Atletico just allowed João Felix to leave. They need a replacement. So I think he's just going to slot into the team straight away.
Wow, amazing. Thank you guys, for locking it down with Soccer Master for the love of football. The third question was very simple. I said, drop me your prediction tonight between the game of Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, and also the All-Star game, Al Ahly and also El Nassr and PSG. Drop your predictions for me. And thank you for locking it down with us. We really, really, really do appreciate you. And please, before we go, share Soccer Master out to the world. Longman, one word before you go.
Yeah, thank you so much for staying with Soccer Master. I love you guys. I love you so much. Stay tuned with us.